Hello, we are the Energy Drivers. Today we will be discussing Tesla. Our team mission statement is to grow Tesla as a brand in the overall electric car market, and our team vision statement is to make Tesla vehicles the most common vehicle in North America. This presentation will be delivered by Grace Pollard, Emma Leonard, Clay Fulton, Chris Beacom, and Caden Moore.
The start of Tesla. Tesla was first founded in 2003 by Elon Musk, Martin Eberhard, and Mark Tarpenning, and quickly rose to the top as a household name, being one of the most recognized electric car brands in the world. Tesla is best known for their electric vehicles, but they also sell energy storage systems and other technological products. As of 2025, Tesla is worth a whopping $1.538 billion.
Tesla is redefining sustainable manufacturing by building environmental responsibility into every part of its supply chain. The company enforces strict sustainability standards throughout its supplier code of conduct, requiring partners to minimize waste, emissions, and energy use while adopting environmental management systems. It sources key material like lithium, nickel, and cobalt, responsibly following OECD guidelines and conducting audits to ensure ethical mining practices. Tesla also shortens transport routes by sourcing material near its factory, lowering carbon emissions, and promoting a circular supply chain by recycling used batteries and reusing materials. In 2023, Tesla began constructing a lithium refining in Texas that uses an acid-free refining process, recycling its products by building materials further than reducing waste. Since 2006, Elon Musk's Secrets plan, Tesla's long-term goal has been to accelerate world shift fossil fuels to clean the solar electricity economy. Throughout transparency, ethical sourcing, renewable energy, and innovation in technology, Tesla continues to set a global standard for environmental responsible production.
So, what specifically does Tesla do to improve their purchasing activities' carbon footprint? Other than the fact that these energy savers produce almost zero emissions, they also have made a step in the right direction with improving their supply chain. For example, they have made progress with recycling batteries and stockpiling any unused materials, which is keeping landfills clear. A perfect example of this would be in 2022, Tesla was able to successfully recycle 3,800 metric tons of battery materials. They have also become involved with the program that monitors how battery materials are sourced, which includes the Initiative for Responsible Mining Assurance. This has allowed them to adapt a type of lean supply management chain. And with this, they are able to focus on identifying and maximizing customer values while also minimizing unnecessary waste. Since they have been monitoring these sites, they were able to cut 29 nickel suppliers from their supply chain, as well as 12 cobalt suppliers. Another great example of their efforts towards improving sustainability, Tesla has 70% of their parts locally sourced in the United States, which reduces the impacts on tariffs. In comparison, other companies such as Mercedes-Benz relies on 50% of imported parts. With this concept of more sustainable outsourcing, it allows for Tesla to minimize supply chain risks and improve their sustainability efforts. Through these environmentally conscious endeavors, such as the Recycle program to properly dispose of batteries, the storing of unused materials to keep them out of landfills, and researching into mining sites, Tesla is able to make positive improvements to their purchasing activities' carbon footprint. With purchasing activities and being strategic about how sustainable a company should be, it is important to comply with the values of employees, shareholders, and customers. By having these practices, potential new Tesla customers, as well as current customers, will be more inclined to use and continue using their products and services in the future.
Tesla saves money through their environmental initiatives by changing how it purchases materials, designs manufacturing processes, and manages suppliers. They consider the cost of energy, logistics, waste, and risks over time. Tesla uses this approach across different areas of their business, which reduces expenses while also improving sustainability. They also cut costs by changing how they build batteries and vehicles. Their dry electrode technology for its battery cells eliminates the need for solvent drying, which lowers energy use and equipment costs. Tesla uses large one-piece castings called gigapress castings, which reduce the number of smaller parts and welds needed to build a car, resulting in fewer materials purchased, fewer tools, less scrap, and lower labor and energy costs. You can see a picture of the gigapress casting being built in their factory. Because these changes are built into production, they result in savings of thousands of vehicles. Tesla also reduces energy costs by installing solar panels and generating power on site. Their impact report shows that their factories produce enough solar power annually to offset their electricity use. Producing on-site energy reduces dependence on grid power, and it also stabilizes costs against energy market validity. Over time, this lowers the cost per vehicle and makes production efficient. You can see all of the solar panels that are on the roof of the building there. Another area where Tesla saves money is through circularity and recycling valuable metals such as lithium, nickel, and cobalt from used batteries. This reduces the need to purchase raw materials. Tesla has a gigafactory in Berlin, which focuses on logistics and resource efficiency. The factory reuses water and improves water efficiency, which lowers utility expenses. Tesla also uses rail and electric vehicles for transporting their material, which lowers their freight costs and also reduces emissions.
The suggestions that I have for Tesla to become environmentally more friendly are as follows. Specifically, I will be looking in terms of Tesla's purchasing activity. There is 8 different steps that Tesla could take, and they are establishing a green procurement policy, GPP, which is a guideline that helps organizations make purchasing decisions that consider the environmental and social impacts by selecting products and services that have reduced environmental impacts. It formalizes commitment with clear environmental criteria and encourages the use of eco-friendly materials, manufacturing emissions. While Tesla is known for its electric vehicles and they reduce tailpipe emissions to zero their manufacturing process, mostly the battery production can generate a significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions. To fix this, they need to find a more eco-friendly way to manufacture the batteries for their cars. Supply chain problems. One of the Tesla's problems is that it has many challenges in sourcing sustainable materials in production. To correct this, Tesla needs to actively work towards finding materials that are more sustainable and improve their production process. Battery production impact is one of the biggest problems Tesla has. As they mine for materials to manufacture their batteries, it is emitting a large amount of CO2 gas. The way to combat this is by implementing a recycling program, which would allow Tesla to offset the CO2 emitted with the number of batteries that are recycled. Tesla is already known for its eco-friendly stance. These are the areas that Tesla as a company already excels at in terms of being eco-friendly and environmentally smart reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. Tesla's electric vehicles help reduce and even avoid releasing damaging CO2 emissions into the air by being electric. They do not need to rely on fossil fuels to power their vehicles. Sustainable manufacturing Tesla factories, like the ones that operate in Germany, Berlin, and the United States, Texas, are powered solely by renewable energy, drawing from solar panels on their roofs and energy storage systems. Another example is that Tesla offers a closed-loop battery recycling system recovering 92% of raw materials, which helps to reduce the need for new mining projects.
So, for our conclusion, Tesla makes sure for large raw materials such as nickel, cobalt, and lithium to make sure to the cooperation and development due diligence guidance with a view to promote ethical and responsible procurement of these items. They create products that are recyclable and best in class, so the battery recycling can recover value materials. Environmentally conscious endeavors such as recycling programs to promote disposal of batteries correctly. Tesla has also reduced energy costs by installing solar panels and generating power on site, according to Johnson. Thank you for listening to our project.